Well, I think it's high time I finally talked about this. I'm not sure if I did talk about this at all or or whatnot, but I think it's time that I finally talked about what happened September 16th, 2016. Now, 2016 was one hell of a fucking year. A lot of things that I did not expect happened. Um, America got in my mind, probably the best leader since Ronald Reagan. Um, a lot of good games came out that year, but a lot of shitty stuff happened also that year, such as my dog Samson dying. Now, that same year, 2016, was also the same year that Blog TV beta testing was going on. And I had this plan that as soon as Blog TV came out, I was going to dedicate my very first Death Eater The Unknown show to air on Blog TV's brand new site to my late dog Samson. He had died from some weird bone cancer that we still don't know how that even happened. I don't really remember a lot of things that happened that day, except except my final words that I said. And not a lot of people know this. Or maybe people started to catch on as soon as they saw Dedicated to Samson, that died that very same day that the video Pain came out. And that specific video brought out a lot of emotion that I've never even seen before. I've never even had to deal with before, because there's just something about it that I didn't want anybody to see. And it wasn't because that I didn't want anybody to see me cry, though that could have been another possibility as well. The same week that we had to put Samson down, my youngest brother James gave him one last tour of the whole yard. So we have a big yard. We have a big, or well, they have a big yard. My parents do. So my little brother James gave Samson and Layla, he walked him around the yard. Layla was just still little small puppy. Probably not even a year old. I don't think. Probably not even no, I know for sure it's not. She wasn't even a year old when that happened. And she had a severe case of what's called doggy depression, which is something very similar to what humans go through when losing either a loved one, a friend, or a pet. And I went through a lot of things, because there was some people that kept asking me, "Hey, you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine. I had a pet die on me in September, so I'm still trying to get over it. You're fine. It's nothing to be. You're fine. You'll get over it. You're fine. That stuff really pissed me off. And I knew I wasn't fine when this whole thing happened. But the day it happened, I was getting ready to leave for Des Moines, Iowa. I was going to leave the next day. My flight was scheduled for that weekend, I think. And Dad had given in and said, I'd rather just put him down because he's just in so much pain. And he was. He very much was in pain. And to see him suffer the way that we were seeing him suffer hurt us the most. As soon as Dad left,
Breaker Collins, you got a copy.
left the driveway, that's when I lost it. That's when my mind went blank. I didn't know where I was. But I do remember going upstairs. And I don't remember what I did. Next thing I know, a video was uploaded to my channel. And it took me a while to figure out that I had made this video out of pure anger, frustration, depression, and pretty much every single emotion that I was feeling within that moment. Mostly anger and depression. I was on the verge of tears. I was on the verge of just letting go. And this was the very first time my mind went completely blank. That my mind went to a place which I don't ever want to go to ever again. And I made this video called Pain. If you guys ever see it, just know that I don't remember making this video at all. But the reason why it's going to stay on my channel is to show everybody how I felt during that moment. What I was feeling during that specific moment. And more importantly, to serve as a reminder that even I cry over dumb little things like pets dying, or losing a friend, or losing a loved one. You know, even I have a heart, I guess is the correct word. But I guess I'm just supposed to forget it and move on, according to some people. To be honest, I haven't entirely moved on from losing Samson. I haven't entirely moved on from the whole situation of losing Samson. And the more I think about Samson in general, the more the more good I think of it. Because we buried him still wearing his cast. He had hurt his ankle somehow, and that's when we kind of found out that there was something definitely wrong with him. So he had this cast on for the longest time. Pretty much up to when he died. And the thing about Samson was that I say we, but my parents rescued him. And if it wasn't for my parents rescuing him, he most likely would have been one of those, what do you call it? Fighting dogs. He was rescued from a guy that was just trying to get rid of him or trying to sell him to someone that wanted to use him as a fighting dog or some shit. And I remember the day my parents came home with him, because this was the first time since I was very, very little that we had an actual dog. The first dog that I remember having was a little lab, which we called Sammy. We had to, unfortunately, give Sammy away. We gave Sammy to my dad's stepdad, my grandpa, or well, at least my grandparents that still live up in Indiana. We had to give him to them, or either give him up or give him to someone. Or they ended up giving him to my grandparents. And that's pretty much where he stayed up to when he died. I don't remember much about Sammy. All I really remember is that he was just a little black lab. He was a fun dog to be around. I remember him getting loose a few times. And I guess that was just one of the primary reasons why we just gave him to, or they gave him to my grandparents. And unfortunately, I wasn't there when Sammy unfortunately had a heart attack and died. So that was very, very unfortunate. And I guess I wasn't as emotional as I was when Samson died, because I was with Samson and remember Samson a heck of a lot more than I do with Sammy. And I'm not saying that to be rude, I'm just saying that was just an unfortunate circumstance. Samson would at least listen, but I don't think Sammy ever did. I don't know. I don't really remember much of Sammy. And now I don't really know. I don't really know what to think about the whole situation anymore. It's all really been just one big blur to me, and I don't really know what to even think about anymore. I wanted to make this video because not a lot of people know the reason behind that video, and unfortunately I can't really give you a reason other than the fact that I lost a family member. And the more I think about it, and the more I think about people telling me to just get over it, the more I get angry about it, and it just really pisses me off. I hate people that just say, get over it. You'll get over it. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I ever will. Because unfortunately, my dog had to go through something that I would not wish on my worst enemy, which is the worst kind of cancer that anybody in the world could get. And it's the same cancer that killed my dad's brother, whom I never met because of how young he was when he died. So what am I going to do about it? Well, honestly, I don't know. I didn't really think this far through this for this video. So, I guess what I'll say is support your local charity, or support Children's Health Care of wherever, or support Cure for Cancer, or whatever cancer group is out there. Because nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody. Nobody deserves to live a short life. And that's really all that I have to say about that. So, it's whatever. Maybe if I get enough followers, subscribers, or something, we can do like a charity drive in the near future to support fighting cancer or whatnot. That's something I'm interested in doing if I ever get big enough numbers for my subscribers and whatnot. So that's something I'm definitely going to look into doing in the near future. So, be on the lookout for that if I ever get big enough numbers. That being said, I'm probably going to focus a little more on Twitch. I will post updates from time to time here on this channel. But as of this moment, I'm not entirely sure what this channel is going to be for. I got my May update this Wednesday, so you guys will get updated then. about what will happen with the channel. I'm not planning on deleting it anytime soon. I'm not retiring from YouTube yet. I still want to get as much support as possible. But I think I'm just going to keep focusing on Twitch. Keep these streams coming in every morning at around 10 a.m. And hopefully we'll get big enough numbers to do like some kind of charity event. Maybe. So, you know, it's whatever. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave me a like. If you enjoyed this content, leave me a subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get more of this, whatever this is. And please follow me over on Twitch. Link is in the description below. Hit the notification button there so you get notified whenever I go live. I'm usually live Sunday through Saturday at around 10 a.m. every morning, and I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. MobileCon's coming up, so that's most likely going to change very, very soon, or at least for the MobileCon weekend, so it'll be whatever. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.